Good evening, viewers. This is Baby I Channel 1, and you are live on Political Review. I'm Asu Channel Peters. Two important stories as it is happening within the political space of Nigeria as Nigeria is building up to the election come Saturday, the 25th day of February 2023. The All Progressive Congress caucus, their national chairman, had come out to say that the federal government led by Buhari is bent on ensuring that Tinubu loses this election, that the APC will lose the election, pointing out the issue of the current crisis that is hitting hard on Nigeria today. Let us quickly take that one, and when we come back, we'll go over to Lagos, where a court judgment really undermined the plot by Tinubu to rig the Lagos state election. And on this, I will admonish you to sit back, watch this program to the end, and when we come right back from all the news, updates, and highlights of what is happening, then we'll take your calls. You can call 08104545533 to voice in your opinion as to what you think about the build-up stories tonight. Let us quickly take that of the APC caucus making such claim and crying foul. I'll be right back. Don't touch that dial.
That we urge the Attorney General of the Federation and the Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria to respect the Supreme Court's order of interim injunction, which is still assisting. That the meeting is urging His Excellency, Mr. President, to intervene in resolving the issues that are causing these great difficulties to the people and to the economy. Thank you.
What a drama. What a story to be getting through the APC. You see, APC is now having APC opposition within APC. And it's really a clarity to what I've been saying over the time, that there is serious internal war within the APC rank and file. And today, this is, coming very clear to people. It's becoming very clear to people that when I say that Buhari never forgives or forgets, the Emilokon, the that outburst by Tinubu, these policies that are coming, I'm not surprised about it. I never knew that Buhari is this smart to deal with the man he would never want to hand over, already battered Nigeria to, honestly speaking. Now, over to the second story of the court case that had its declaration today as the Labour Party governorship candidate drags INEC alongside with APC in Lagos, plotting to use one of their stooges as distribution agent for this election in Lagos State. MC Olomo or whatever they call him. No, what's that the guy's name? I don't, follow those guys, those talks that these guys normally put out there. But nevertheless, let us quickly take that very news update, or the update, not even much of a news, but I want to bring you that update coming from the court with respect to that very situation.
Commenced by the Labour Party's governorship candidate in Lagos State, Boot Party, and the governorship candidate of Boot Party in Lagos State against the Independent Electoral Commission, restraining them and or declaring their action, the engagement of MC Oluomo-led PAC and PAC management in Lagos State for the distribution of electoral and its ad hoc staff during this upcoming election. By the ruling of the court today on our motion on notice, which had been duly served on INEC, and they have chosen not to come to court. The court has granted our injunction restraining us from further consummating and or continuing the engagement of MC Oluomo-led PAC Management Committee in Lagos State for the distribution of electoral materials and its ad hoc staff during this forthcoming election. I'm grateful for my court, to the Lord, for his courage, for granting his order, which has further shown and further spoken to the independence of the judiciary and the strength of the judiciary in Nigeria continue to do the right thing and to part for the development of the nation and its laws.
APC, we've seen that not just governors of APC led by El-Rufai, and as well the national leadership of APC are all crying foul that Buhari, after enjoying the APC tenure in government as the president, he doesn't want APC to win. Talking about Tinubu. What do you make of it? You can drop your comment on the comment section, or you call 08104545533. Or, hello Henry, unmute yourself.
Okay, yeah, can you hear me? Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Henry. You're welcome to the program.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, Henry, let's get your opinion as to the headline we are bringing out tonight. The APC national body are crying foul that Buhari do not want APC to win, having enjoyed the 8 years tenure under the APC. What can you make of it? Talking about he's actually referring to this crisis that is happening in Nigeria.
For me, I think at this point, I don't know if I would say that Buhari intentionally or otherwise scored a non goal. But all the same, for me, I think it's a welcome development, not minding the desperate and unfortunate situation of the APC elements, mostly the governors. But one thing I can assure Nigeria is that this is a win-win for everybody, for you and I, because it will reduce that anxiety, that fear, and that old notion that election cannot work. It has reduced it by 30 or 40%. So the coast is now clear for people to now go out and ventilate their opinion through the polls. And for me, it's a welcome development.
Okay, thank you very much. We have the other person there. I think he's Emeka. We also have Ndubisi and Enugu there. Hello, Ndubisi.
Yeah, hello, Chinedu.
Good. What's your take on what we just take? Let's start with that of the APC. Well, let me hang on, my people. Let me. All right, you can go ahead. Let's take your opinion first before we start taking in calls. Hello, Ndubisi, go ahead.
Yes, I said on what? I just joined.
On the issue of Tinubu, through the national body, their national APC caucus came up to say that Buhari do not want Tinubu to win. And as well, with this whole crisis and the rest of them, having enjoyed, the news out there. with respect to this money crisis and the whole of things, that they should respect the court judgment. CBN should respect the court injunction and the rest of them.
Well, Chinedu, thank you so much. From day one, I said Peter Obi is on divine project. Without God intervention, Peter Obi goes nowhere. So what you are seeing now is God's hand work. God is at work. Whatever thing that is happening is designed by God. Because I as a person, even though I'm a social scientist, but I believe in God's intervention in the affairs of man. I want to go spiritual in this case because yes, because I know in politics 1 + 1 will not give you 2. No matter how hard, how prepared you are, you could imagine without. Hey, I'm hearing voice from the background.
Go ahead. You're coming out well. You're coming out well, NBC. Go ahead.
So I said, from what is happening now, right now, I see God has at the affairs of man. God has already put crisis in the household of enemies. Enemies starting from the time Tinubu was picked as APC presidential person. It should have been Professor Osibanjo. Osibanjo should have won that primary election, But God has already designed that somebody like Tinubu will come out. Of course, you look at APC, it should have been weaker. Being a governor.
You're talking about PDP.
Yes, of course, I'm talking about PDP now. I'm talking about PDP. APC. So it should have been weaker. But you know how God played the whole thing out. It's not done by P2B. It's not done by us. God designed it to happen the way it happened.
Okay, Andy, you guys should hang on. Let us quickly take a caller. Then I'll come right back to you guys. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm still remaining Odogo from Turkey.
Fire on, my brother.
You see, my brother. Do you know why I like what is happening now? I love you so much. The masses have suffered. It is time. It is time for them to see what the masses are suffering. And I will beg the masses to just hold on. Hold on. Because that man over there, they thought he's a stooge. It's not a stooge. He was waiting for them to finish whatever else was going to do. Let me tell you one secret people doesn't know. You see all of them, during the election, he will place them under house arrest. If you cast your vote, you go back to your, as a governor, go start as a governor. Some of their agents, all those money back they feel that they will carry on. Some of them will be, they will arrest them. Maybe they pay, they will not see them again. Because it's determined. All of them are determined to make Nigeria go front. They are determined because they know they have failed. So the only thing they can do to Nigeria now is, okay, elect whoever you want. Forget the speech Buhari come to, was it 2 days ago, say, vote for the, look at his face. He's not supporting Tinubu. That's a lie.
His action speaks more than. His action speaks more than.
Yes, and I want to tell you something. There's somebody in Nigeria never knew who he is. General Obasanjo. Obasanjo has produced many presidents after he left office. Are you aware?
Yeah.
So if Obasanjo say this is this, 2 years ago, and people doesn't know, he took Obi round the north. 2 years ago, he took Obi round the north. But people doesn't know about those things.
So it has always been P2B for Obasanjo.
That is Obasanjo. You see, for Obasanjo to tell you to say this is the person, forget it. It's the person that bring anything. When you talk of rigging, everything is the master.
So
master.
you believe, okay, as a Nigerian now, as you are now, do you think that the greatest achievement Buhari can give to Nigerians after the 8 years of horrible government is free and fair election?
That's the only thing. That's the only thing Nigeria will use to forgive him. I'm telling you,
really?
Right? If you do this thing fair and fair, Nigeria will tell him, Abu Salam Abubakar, what Abu Salam Abubakar did, he conducted the election. Nigeria forgot his past, forget whatever he did when he was the head of state. So if Buhari can succeed this thing, forget it. Nigeria will clap for him. They will say, okay, forget it. Everybody can do mistake.
Really? Oh, that's great.
Everybody can do mistake. For him to conduct this election. And that's one thing APC are failing to understand, that some people have swear to sacrifice their life in this election. Youth, they have swear. You see their life, we will sacrifice it. Because if they defeat them, my brother, all of us are going to cry.
Yeah.
Including me, when they're talking, we will cry.
All right. Thank you very much, Odogu, for calling.
Yeah.
And
welcome.
And those of you out there, you can always join this program by calling 08104545533. We are live on air, or you can just drop your comment. We are going to read it on the comment section as we continue on this program. Don't forget, this is live on Political Review. Right here, we still have our team of analysts who are waiting on the call center, call room center. All right, Emeka, if I'm not mistaken, is Emeka Ozugbo there?
No, Emeka is not here.
Oh, all right, is it Isama that I'm seeing?
Yes.
Isama, welcome.
Thank you.
Let's have your opinion quickly.
Okay, concerning the
APC, we are dealing with the APC, fighting APC. You know, we have APC inside the APC as opposition and APC in government.
I really happy what's happening. You know, it's Mr. NBC was saying he wants to give the should I say the credit to spirituality and God. But my own thinking, I think it's more politics. There are different shades of politics. You can put fire into someone's family and and take over the whole family and stuff. So what I feel what is happening in APC is I think it's on purpose. There are some people that are in APC that are for Labour Party. And they are inside APC to cause division, distraction, Not everybody that likes Tinubu in the same APC. That kind of thing. And it's not everybody that are in APC that are instituting division and infighting in APC. It's politics. It's politics. Mr. Inubisi should know. He should know more. It's politics. But we should not discount the event of God, because it's God that is fashioning all the whole scenario, all the whole since when Peter Obi come to Labour Party, and since when, because assuming they brought in someone like let's say Osibanjo, APC brought in someone like Osibanjo, I don't think Peter Obi will stand a chance. No?
Yeah. Because I agree with you, because it would have been a close shot. PDP bringing Wike, it would have been a very difficult battle for Peter Obi. But with what is happening, I believe that everything is falling in place. I've said it before on this platform that this obedient movement is a spiritual thing. Just check the track record of everyone that had risen his or her head against this obedient movement. Their experience is not really palatable. But it's true now. Yeah, it's true. Now, Henry, someone that just called in from Odogu from Turkey just called in and said that if Buhari should give Nigerians free and fair election, that all his sins of past governance will be forgiven. Do you agree with him?
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to Henry, but I think Henry went on mute. Okay, you can take it, Isama. Isama,
No,
take it.
I can talk.
Okay.
Ready.
Okay. Go ahead, Henry.
I don't think I will subscribe to what Mr. Odegu was saying.
Why?
I understand, because if you check his antecedents, I keep saying Buhari has never been in charge of anything. The first time he came, he failed. So when people come out to say they want to forgive Buhari, I rather blame those people that voted him at the issue. This was a man that showed that he cannot perform and will never perform. I don't have that capacity. He still reinforced him in 2015. I still want ahead to reinforce him again in 2019. You are now hoping to say you are going to forgive him. So for me, you can't give what you don't have. Buhari has tried his best, and his best is not enough. But there's a way God works there. Because he's an elderly man, he has conscience. He has seen that he has failed. So he's not looking for that parting gift he used to assuage and redeem his image. So that's what he tried to do, so that at the long run, the annals of history, at least you have a name for himself. Not only for him, but his family and his descendants. So that's what I think that is going to happen.
Is that not good enough for him to be forgiven, Henry? you think that if we had Buhari, I don't think he's an ambitious man. At least his ambition, he has fulfilled it, that he wants to be president of this country. And that is why he has been running. And even when he got tired of running, Emiloko fired him up and he became the president. Now, Emiloko now came out to, that day he made that outburst. I said, this man has shot himself in the leg. That this man